many risk factors associated with heart disease and stroke. Some of these risk factors cannot be modified. You cannot do anything about it. Others can be modified with treatment and with lifestyle changes. And simple measures can be instituted by ourselves to lower our risk of getting these cardiovascular diseases. The more risk factors you have, the greater the likelihood that you will develop cardiovascular disease unless measures are taken to modify these risk factors and work to prevent them compromising your heart health. What are these factors? The ones that we can modify include hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, tobacco use. And I must harp on this tobacco use very well. It's not just smoking cigarettes or pipe. It also includes what is becoming very popular among the youth, shisha. And every time I have the opportunity to talk to an audience like this, I bring it up because it is becoming the norm among our youth. It is estimated that 1 hour sitting by the shisha and smoking it is equivalent to smoking 100 sticks of cigarette. So the young people, it may be a lifestyle, you think you are hip, but you are committing suicide. Smoking is more or less committing suicide as far as I am concerned. Excessive alcohol use and then physical inactivity. Unfortunately, recently, we lost our former vice president. He was exercising when he passed away. But I want to urge Ghanaians that this should not deter them from exercising. Sometimes if you are convincing somebody that, look, you must exercise, then he will tell you what happened to. But I can tell you that the incidence of having an adverse cardiovascular event with exercise is about 1 in 62,000 hours for those who do not exercise. But for those who exercise, it's about 1 in 825,000 hours. The choice is yours. Obesity is becoming a problem. And then unhealthy diets. These are things we can modify. And this is what World Heart Day wants to stress on us. Simple measures that we can take so that we can reduce our risk of getting cardiovascular disease. Of course, there are other factors that we cannot do anything about. All of us are aging. As you age, your risk of getting cardiovascular disease increases. So that by 55, you know that there's a tenfold increase in your risk for every decade of life that you live on this earth. The gender is also important. As a man, you are at a higher risk. The women are protected in the premenopausal period, but after menopause, the incidence is the same. Ethnicity is also important. We know that people of Asiatic and African origin, we have a higher risk for developing cardiovascular diseases. And if you consider the socioeconomic status of the person, the lower on the ladder that you are, the higher your risk.